And what a catch in self-defense. Ooh, was that hit hard?
Well, if he wasn't awake, he is right now. Travis is so quick down there. Watch his body go. His body goes before the glove, and then the glove goes up. Boy, he is very quick, and then it became self-defense. But that gives you an idea of his agility, the quickness off the crack of the bat. The body moved, then the glove moved. That's something else.
Fantastic play. Here's Jose Valentin.
Drive through this ball in deep left center field. Another line drive out of here by a good margin. That, again, a two-run home run. Then Big Tony in the 5th inning. Watch him show his power going the other way. A high fastball. Another line drive, another two-run home run. Tonight's Playback is brought to you by Discover Card, proud partner of Smithsonian's 150th anniversary. Well, Willie Blair, his 2nd complete game of the year. Wins number 13. He had 7 strikeouts on the night. He only walked 1. He got Chuck Knobloch 2 times. And Ernie, as I said, when you get Chuck Knobloch twice, you're
long gone. A 2-run homer by Travis Fryman. The Tigers have a 5-0 lead.
Well, he didn't get an RBI his first at bat, but this time he made up for it. A high fastball, and Travis drove it. Boy, deep into the deep left center field stands. A long drive, number 18 for Travis Fryman. Once again, that early batting practice must have paid off. Here it is, the pitch upstairs. Watch him drive through the ball, which helps generate that power. That was a line shot way out of here.
Here's Tony Close. A drive to left. It's deep in the corner, and it is long gone. A home run just over the barrier. And the Tigers take a 4-3 lead here in the 6th inning.
Number 19 for Travis. Fastball up and out over the plate. He really went over and got it and drilled it out of here, and that made some of those Tiger fans happy. Ed Burnett of Royal Oak wins a free case of Fago, and their favorite charity gets 5 free cases. All from Fago. Here it is. Look at the pitch out over the plate. He really went down and drove through the ball with that quick bat of his, and line drive out of here.
Here's Hamlin at the plate.
At third, you react. Every pitch dictates what the hitter may or may not do. Clear your head, focus on the point of contact, and then react to what you see. It happens many times in the blink of an eye. Just fractions of a second. That's why they call it the hot corner.
It's Tim Wakefield, and Wakefield made a mistake here with that knuckleball, and Travis Fryman delivers it for his 21st homer, but Wakefield was impressive the rest of the way, and so's this.
Fantastic year. How often can a team say it finished 26 games better than the previous season? The Tigers can, despite a disappointing finish for Buddy Bell. Tigers lost their 5th straight to close it out. This is Bernie Williams later, his 100th career home run. Yanks won at 7-2. Detroit, though, finished the year 79-83, all alone in 3rd place in the East. Good stuff. In St. Louis, Mark McGuire.
Agent, the Tribe got nothing in return. He won't be fooled again. In fact, he's turning the beat-him-to-the-punch deal into an art form. Last year in the offseason, Kenny Lofton wouldn't sign a contract extension the year before he became a free agent, so he's gone. Dealt for David Justice and Marquise Grissom. Matt Williams could have become a free agent after next season. Cleveland couldn't sign him to an extension, so Hart pulls the trigger again. Williams dealt to the Diamondbacks for Travis Fryman and pitcher Tom Martin. An expansion day deal that would have sent Williams to Arizona crashed, but they got it done today, and Williams happy to be going to Arizona for more than baseball reasons.
I'm excited about being a part of this whole thing. It's going to be a lot of fun to be a new club. There's tremendous support already here, and it's going to be nice to stay at home and be with my children. That's probably the biggest part of my life.
Williams' children now live in Arizona. Meanwhile, as they did in the Lofton deal, the Tribe gets considerable value in Travis Fryman. He's top 20 homers and 100 RBIs the last 2 seasons as a Tiger.
We felt that it was not the right thing to do to play the '98 season with a player that did not want to be here. And ultimately, I think that drove our decision We're not going to make a trade unless we were able to get back value, and we obviously did in this trade. We feel very good about it.
Okay, so here how the two third basemen match up head-to-head. The Indians save 4 years with Fryman. Williams has the edge in home run power. Fryman can drive in runs as well. Really, it's a push. There are no losers here when it comes to fielding. Williams won another Gold Glove this season, but Fryman had a higher fielding percentage. Linda.
Their Travis trade coming right up. The Tigers traded their veteran third baseman to the Arizona Diamondbacks back on November 18th. Well, today he's gone again. The Diamondbacks sending him back to the upper Midwest to Cleveland, along with pitcher Tom Martin, in return for third baseman Matt Williams.
Snatched that ball into the seats, but the home run stands. It is 5-0. Buddy Bell comes out to take up Gonzo's argument.
Well, pretty darn close. This fan reaches over. I don't know if this ball would have been out of the stadium. What's the ruling, Josh? If it hits the yellow, I don't think this ball goes out.
Well, it's got to get up and over yellow.
I don't know if it would have been. We're going to try and take a look at it right here. Hanging breaking ball right there. Travis all over it. Here we're going to see the fan. He definitely reaches over right here. Look at him right here.
I don't know.
Hard to see from that angle. Let it go a little farther. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. Nevertheless, John Hirschman calls it a home run. Richie Garcia out there.
Well, first of all, the guy is wearing the old Washington Capitals logo. That's strike one.
He's in Cleveland.
Strike two.
What's strike three? Maybe there isn't a strike three.
Now, Buddy Bell is trying to find one. Well, and he's even gone to pantomime here. And Richie Garcia, remember, he was the umpire involved in that LaFair-Mayer, the Jeffrey Mayer ball game. He was the umpire that had to make that call. Yankees-Orioles, American League Championship Series a couple years ago when Tony Tarasco was waiting to catch a fly ball. But it ended up a Derek Jeter home run when a 12-year-old named Jeffrey Mayer reached down and over the wall. Richie Garcia later had to admit he missed the call.
We're going to look at this again. Look here. He reaches after he catches the ball. He reaches over this line. He's coming down this way. And that's what Buddy Bell, I think Buddy's saying that that ball might have hit off that yellow line and stayed in the park, but to no avail.
It's tough because it almost looks like the fan had it and then just the momentum of the ball as it was dropping carried his hands down. Very tough to tell.
Well, nevertheless, a poor pitch. The ball at Timmy Worrell hung a little bit. Travis makes him pay, and he's making the Tigers pay here so far in the 2 games. Well,
there's the fan that did snag the home run ball, and we put quotes around a home run if you like.
Quotes? Home run.
He applauded your effort. Fryman trying to check, and the ball clips his bat to count 1-1.
That's what you call an overhanger right there. And Travis read that breaking ball and expected it to break more. Didn't. Overhung it. Couldn't lay off it.
Appeal, no sales, says Tim McClellan. 2-1. Cagle was not sharp his last time out, but he bulldogged his way through, and that's impressive when you don't have your best stuff. Off speed, down and away, 3-1, and no place to put Travis Fryman. Stays away and walks him to force in a run. 7-0. Runs are charged to Roberto Duran, but Cagle comes on, but it will escape his reach, and Travis Fryman is on again. He's been on base 4 times tonight. Yesterday, a 2-hit day. invite you to catch the Tigers here on Fox Sports Detroit next telecast.
Awfully slow start, and that might have part of that might have been just being uncomfortable in new surrounding, but certainly now is playing like the Travis Fryman and that most people know.
Thompson in with a strike high up. It's 3-1. Well, Travis had 11 years in the organization total, and I know just the few times I've talked to Travis, I think for a while thought he'd kind of pull a Trammell, that he would finish his career where he started. Down the line, and it gets beyond Randa. Long run for Gonzalez to go get it. A run's going to come in. Fryman trading places with Alomar, and it's now 2-0. Another double for the Indians. And both of those from Alomar and Fryman getting right inside the bag at third.
Here we go. It looks like a fastball inside, but just didn't get in enough on Travis. He didn't hit that ball that great, but the placement was perfect. Joe Randa could not make the play there. It was right down the line, but another double for the Indians.
He's getting hit soft.
Things will never change. We'll be close. And I mentioned the fact that he's a tough kid, and you know, guys like Bobby Higginson and Damian Easley, and I'm just throwing out a couple games, but those are guys you enjoy playing with. They enjoy it, they work hard, and they're just good people to be around. Mr. Higginson out there, getting ready.
Fryman grounds it foul. I would think the other thing about Fryman, and Damian Easley, I think, falls into this mix as well. The guys that were willing to learn from guys like yourself, and the other veterans that were around. Now, Damian Easley certainly didn't have you in the clubhouse really to help him out, but you were in the organization, could talk to him a little bit. Fryman towards the alley in right center. And there's Barty from out of nowhere.
Nowhere to see that again.
Boy, he ran a 4.440 to go get that. What a play by Kamara Barty, the second Gold Star play he's made tonight.
That's what you call outrunning the baseball, and it also starts with getting a good jump. And KB has sprinter speed, and a couple years ago when I played with KB in 1996, he was outstanding out there, and he's opening some eyes here in the last week.
And get all of that kind of fan support here in Detroit. How different is the atmosphere around the team?
That would be obviously one of the biggest differences between playing in Detroit and playing in Cleveland. I know last year, as a Tiger, I got booed in my own stadium, and that wasn't good. So the other day, Tommy asked Giles what he thought the reception would be like for me when I came back, and I said it'd probably be good because there'll be more Indians fans than there will be Tiger.
Well, I'm sure you saw a lot of friendly faces coming back here to Tiger Stadium, and that had to warm your heart.
Well, it did. I guys that work in the parking lot, to the ushers that have helped my wife over the years, to the people at the ticket offices. I have a lot of friends here, and I miss them more than anything.
It's been a roller coaster ride for this Cleveland Indians team. You started out hot and then cooled off, and you're certainly on a roll again. 9 out of 10 you have won on the road. That's an impressive stat.
I found it, a new thing for me to have a club that's a very talented club, to find a way to get yourself to play at the highest level every day on a daily basis is sometimes very difficult. When you play for a team like the Tigers, like I have most of my career, you're overachievers, and you have to go out and fight, scratch, and claw just to be competitive. This team sometimes needs to dig down a little deeper.
Did you find yourself looking into the Tiger dugout at all, searching out for some faces there?
Not really during the game. After Barty took that hit away from me, and he did last night too, I was looking for him, but no, I've had a chance to visit and get caught up, so not during the game.
Travis, thanks. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Travis Fryman, now of the Cleveland Indians. Let's go back upstairs to Josh Lewin.
All right, John, great job. Thank you very much.
Henry comes to the rescue. Goodbye, number 15 for Rodriguez, and it's a brand new ball game. A bases-loaded walk gives the Cubs the lead, but the bullpen can't hold it. In the 8th, Travis Fryman connects. Oh, that was a horrible pitch. Terry Adams gives up the tater. It's in orbit, headed for Mars. Hey, pal, go back to Cleveland. Then an RBI single by Penn.
In large part because of the stadium, in large part because of the crowd. Both teams were being cheered the whole game. There weren't a lot of boos. I mean, we had a lot of fans here as well. It was just real fun baseball.
We know we can beat these teams we're playing, and I'm tired of talking about how we can do it. Look, we need to go out and do it.
Still bottom of the first, Travis Fryman. That's a crush. And that clears the wall. A 3-run jack. 7-0 Indians.
The occasions thus far in this game, throwing a lot of pitches on a hot, humid night here in Cleveland. There's Ramirez at third. Jeff Newman, the third base coach. They play Fryman to pull, and he hits a line drive left field. Mabry going back and will play it off the base of the wall. Ramirez will score, and Fryman will go into second with a double. So Travis Fryman gives the Indians a 2-1 lead, knocking in his 5th run of this 2-game series.
We talked about Travis Fryman earlier in the game about his getting adjusted, feeling more comfortable here. Now here's the pitch. This ball is on the inner half of the plate. Actually looks like it's a little bit toward the middle, and he turns on the ball. Now remember, Mabry is originally a first baseman. Not that he was going to catch this ball necessarily, but in order for that ball to be caught, now after it came off the wall, of course he was unable to corral it, but it didn't matter. Even if you had great speed in left field, I don't know whether you caught that ball or not, because that was a line shot, and that toughest play for an outfielder is a ball directly over his head.
5th of the season.
David Bell's in a situation right now. He's down in the count, and this is when he usually hits the ball the other way, through the middle or the other way.
Gonna hit.
Amen.
Days on his knees, makes the play, and the pitch, he'll score easily to throw to third, not in time to get Witten. And Travis Fryman with another RBI. Remember, he drove in 4 last night, and he knocks in another one, giving the Indians a 7-2 lead. And this crowd celebrating what will be a 2-game sweep over the St. Louis Cardinals if the Indians can hold them in the 9th.
Now here's the pitch from Bobby Witt to Travis Fryman. It's a hanger. It's up in the middle of the plate, and it's hooked to left field, a line drive to left field. The throw comes into third base, but Mark Witten very aggressively slides into third base. And the Indians are rolling. That was another fine at bat by Fryman. He fouled off a tough pitch and then got the hanger and drove the run in.
These guys know how to make the most of their at bats.